got it in this bitch, nigga.
MC, what up?
16 in this bitch. Mercy shows wanna come my way till I got enough bag. I keep that
Michael Cox Podcast, episode 13. Yeah.
Ain't none of these hoes wanna come my way till I got in that bag, Birkin. Now they see this cash ain't hurting, so they throwing that ass twerking. Baby, get in your bag, Birkin. You know I keep that mag burning. Fuck around getting mad, murder. Put a nigga in the bag, Birkin. Ain't none of these hoes wanna come my way till I got in that bag, Birkin. Now they see this cash ain't hurting, so they throwing that ass twerking. Baby, get in your bag, Birkin. You know I keep that mag burning. Fuck around getting mad, murder. Put a nigga in the bag, Birkin. I got it and I got it, niggas know I move around here with that bag, burn that, and I keep my mag, burn my fuck around, make shit bad, murder. Hoes know my name and I got it when they see that roll, they gon' shake that ass. Black boss nigga make a bitch get naked off just my name and swag. Cause a young nigga so sharp like a pencil, make a nigga pay up like a rental. If you don't pay up, come and get you. Put a nigga in the bag, Birkin. Little bitch, she sad, hurting. Sure she throwing that ass, twerking. Fucking nigga for the fun, throwing ass for the one trying to get in her bag, Birkin. Ain't none of these hoes wanna come my way till I got in that bag, Birkin. Gotta see this cash ain't hurting, so they throwing that ass twerking. Baby, get in your bag, Birkin. You know I keep that mag burner. Fuck around getting mad, murder. Put a nigga in the bag, Birkin. Ain't none of these hoes wanna come my way till I got in that bag, Birkin. Now they see this cash ain't hurting, so they throwing that ass twerking. Baby, get in your bag, Birkin. You know I keep that mag burner. Fuck around getting mad, murder. Put a nigga in the bag, Birkin.
Alright, guys. Y'all know that was Al Got It, Birkin. Need to start saying the names of the songs for people who, I guess, don't know them. So y'all can go YouTube it, Google it. Al Got It, Birkin. Ypsilanti artists. Welcome back to the Michael Cox Podcast. Oh my God, I missed you guys. One more round of applause, man. Fuck it. So much has been going on. Happy to be here. Got to see my co-host Chuck is in the building. We got a lot to touch on. Y'all know I gotta ask y'all.
Did ya miss me?
Come on, man. Sheesh. Where do we start? Let's get the suicide. Let's get the suicide hotline number out the way, man. Suicide hotline number 1-800-273-8255, man. Call somebody, text somebody, check on somebody, tell somebody you love them. You never know what they're going through. Man, you know, just check on somebody, man. Good vibes, good vibes. It's a new month, May 1st. So, everybody can start fresh. If April didn't go the way that you wanted it to, you can start fresh in May. 20 days until my motherfucking birthday, man. April was hell. April was hell, man. I'm looking forward to a good May. Definitely looking forward to a good May. Being positive about it. Shanti, you want to start? I'll start with Bel Air. That was the season finale, not series finale. Season finale of Bel Air. We start there. Didn't watch it on Thursday like I normally do. I was busy. Something happened. Some shit came up, so I couldn't really watch it on the day that I normally do. Actually, I'm not even gonna get into that because something else. But Bel Air season finale started out with Viv, Uncle Phil, discussing Will's coach's proposal to help him get out of the trouble. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, Will, with Uncle Phil and them giving Will a little bit more reign, he called a couple teammates over to the crib to talk to Uncle Phil to let him know he really don't think Dog is on some BS. Dog didn't do paper to a couple students' parents when they got laid off, paid for lawyers, bought groceries, did a whole bunch of stuff. So, Will's still riding for Dog. Name escapes me again. I'm sorry. Doc. I think his name was Doc. Whatever. I don't know. Google it. So that happened. Uncle Phil did make that deal with the other firm, but he still want to do his own thing. So they discussed that. Will and Carlton is up for that award, Man of the Year, some shit. I don't know. um, Carlton ended up getting the award because I'm fast forwarding all over the place. Carlton ended up getting the award, but before he got the award, it's kind of I like the intertwining of the old show and the new show. So I remember when Carlton OD'd on the pills. He took at prom or whatever. So Ashley catches Carlton taking a bump before he goes on stage to give his speech. And he like, oh, it's just Xanax. I just crush it up to take it like this. And Ashley not going. She like, that ain't no fucking Xanax, nigga. Like, hey, why you lying to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I'm all over the place. Sorry. When Carlton accepts the award because he went and he beat Will. Because, that one teacher, she pretty much pushed for Carlton to win the award, which I thought was some bullshit because Will should have got it. But whatever. But I was glad because even Jeffrey warned Carlton, like, all this lying you doing, all this shit gonna catch up to you. And if it sure did, like, this world came crashing down. And that dude, I don't know buddy name, dude who liked Lisa, he told Carlton, he said, Joe, you a fraud. You got all these people fooled. You a fraud. So all that shit hit him like a ton of bricks. Oh, because he hemmed up Ashley when she was like, I'm about to go tell that you doing something that ain't Xanax. And he hemmed her up. You ain't about to say nothing. And that kind of like fucked him up. Like, damn, I'm about to hem up my own sister to keep trying to hide that I got a problem. So he basically admitted he had a coke problem when he gave his speech. Shocked everybody. Started crying. There's so much goddamn crying going on Bel Air. Don't make no sense. Started crying, all this other type of shit. But I'm glad that everything came to head to him. Uncle Phil invited Doc to the ceremony because they made up. Once he's seen that the dude that Doc was feuding with, who was trying to say he was taking money from schools, they made up. Jackie came to the ceremony, but Will was already still like trying to get back cool with Lisa. That's how the episode started out. Will crying again. I'm so tired of y'all having Will cry so much. Will crying again. So he had Lisa meet him at the beach. Like, I just needed somebody to talk to. Somebody who just, I know, got my back. And she just kept telling him, like, we just gonna be friends. Like, we just friends. We ain't nothing more than friends. Like, that's just what it is with us. So he accepted it in the beginning of the episode. But when Jackie popped up, at the ceremony, and she was just basically like, can we start over? Like, I'm sorry I lied to you. That was my uncle. I was trying to look out for my uncle. Can we start over type shit? And, Will seen Lisa watching him, and he was just like, man, fuck that. I want to be with Lisa. So, you know what I'm saying? He just let her know, like, I don't want to be friends. I want to be with you. Like, it's all about you. Da, da, da. And I guess toward the end of the episode, they was walking to class together, holding hands. I think Summertime was playing. Some corny shit. I don't know, but if I'm missing something, Jazz and Hillary. Hillary pissed me off last episode. She gonna fuck my man. She gonna fuck her ex when Jazz wasn't doing nothing but fucking dancing. And she could have even played it slick and went over there like, oh, can I cut in? Or anything. Just being corny ass. That's some corny ass Hillary shit. But shout out to Coco Jones. I love her. My favorite song right now is ICU. I'm totally in love with Coco Jones, the artist. But Hillary, the character, you pissing me the fuck off. So yeah. Well, Jazz was at the ceremony, and Will, was asking him like, "Yo, what's up with you and Hillary?" Like, we ain't really on good terms right now. He's like, I heard she's about to fly to Paris with old boy. Will, like, she ain't left yet. You know what I'm saying? So go do what you do. Go be a man. Rush to Hillary crib while she packing. Pour his heart out. Hillary still don't know what the fuck she want to do because she feel like she being superficial, being with Buddy, but she feel like she not being herself, being with Jazz. I don't hear that shit, man. Whatever. I think she still ended up going to Paris with Buddy, I believe. This is like, all this shit is childish. Jazz shouldn't have been acting childish a couple episodes prior. You know what I'm saying? He should have came to the family reunion. The old boy should have never been invited. I know it's the strip and that's how shit going. Old boy should never been invited. Ex-boyfriend, you an ex-boyfriend for a reason. But I can't talk shit because I'm one of them ex-boyfriends who still get invited to shit. So I see what dog is on. You know what I'm saying? You dirty macking, bro. I get it. You done bought her a billboard. You going all out. Knowing she got a man. And he don't care. He full court press on Hillary. And she fell for that shit. Again, love Bel Air. Looking forward to season 3. They keep, like throwing in parts of Ashley being gay. She was flirting with the white girl. She had a little LGBT piano on. Ashley had hers on. I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to season 3. It wasn't a trash season. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Again, I love Fresh Prince of Bel Air. So Bel Air is doing a great job. Chef's kiss. So, yeah, man, keep up the good work, man. Hold on. This applause. There's some applause to Bel Air, man. Shout out to Bel Air. I'm gonna talk about sports. Kind of great segue, because, Amani Bates looked just like the dude playing Will Smith. I can't think of his real name. But Amani Bates has declared for NBA draft. I deserve applause. A couple of episodes back, I was talking shit about the New York Post because they was talking shit about Amani. Look, man, Amani is Ipsy or nothing. Y'all know I represent Ipsy or nothing. So you ride with him. I was at work. I work with a lot of younger kids, but I guess this guy who played basketball, he just got hired. And he was telling me he played basketball. I'm like, he about to go to college somewhere and play ball. And, of course, Amani name going to come up. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. I watch basketball. I've been watching the playoffs, so I'm not talking about the playoffs right after this. I think he's going to be, if he don't go at the end of the first, he's going to go at the top of the second. That's what they're saying. Me personally, I think he should have played one more year with, the year that EMU had. He had a good year, but again, EMU had the year that they had, because he only one person. He can only do it by himself. A couple players stepped up a couple games, but all in all, it's Monty's team that is looking for him to do everything. And he's not the first college player for them individually to have a great season, but the team not have a great season as expected. I've seen him play 3 times because my old job, I could never get off work to go to stuff. My new job, it's kind of a little bit more, loose. So I seen the game against U of M at Little Caesars Arena where Eastern almost won. They almost beat them boys, but they end up losing. And I think I seen them play at Lincoln. I can't remember against what school, but man, it was so many people at that damn school, and they won that game. So eager to see, but I'm rooting for him. I want him to come on the podcast. I really want to chop it up with him. It may never happen, so I might put that flare out again. Amani come on Michael Cott's podcast, just chop it up. We ain't gonna ask you about no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? People just want to hear you. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the people. But again, shouts out to him. Playoffs. My Lakers got the Memphis Grizzlies up out of here. What's his name? Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks, you might want to shut the fuck up next time you play Brian. Because Brian got your ass up out of here. He said he ain't respecting dog until he give him 40. My stomach is drilling. I need to eat. Unless he give him 40, he had 20 points, 20 boards. I knew that they was going to lose the game before last. They had just ran out of gas. They had just needed, a little Gatorade break. But shout out to Ja. He been through so much this year, just trying to keep pushing and not focus on negativity. I'm pretty sure he's gonna come back strong next year. But the Lakers beat the Memphis Grizzlies, so they on to the next round. And then yesterday, the Golden State Warriors beat Sacramento Kings. Shout out to Sacramento Kings. They had a great year. I must have been on the rock because I think I was betting on FanDuel at the beginning of the season, and it was a couple games I bet against them, and somebody had to let me know nah, they like that this year. And I'm like, since when? Where the hell have I been? The Sacramento Kings is good again, but They got some young players. I know Fox, a couple other people. Shout out to the Sacramento Kings. Great season. They didn't go as far as you wanted to, but still a great season nonetheless. But shout out to Steph Curry. Steph had 50. They say Steph had a 50 ball yesterday. I didn't watch none of the game. I was running errands all damn day. I don't think I watched no basketball yesterday. I didn't even miss Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler, we talk about that. Jimmy Butler went crazy. We talk about that too. I didn't watch none of the game, but I seen that they won. It's a guy on Bleacher Report betting. He bet that the Golden State Warriors is going to win the NBA championship, and a lot of people was telling him to cash out yesterday. I guess when the Warriors were down in the first half. First half. So second half they came back, and everybody was like, "Oh!" In the IG comments, y'all go on the Bleacher Report betting IG page. You can go look in the comments. Everybody's telling him cash out, cash out, cash out. The cash out was at 30,000. And if the Golden State Warriors win the championship, I think he'll win 100 bands. With me not watching the game, I seen it was down, so my dumb ass probably would have cashed out, and then they would have won, and I would have been fucked. I want to go back and see what the cash out is now that they're advancing to play the Lakers. I want to see what the cash out is now. I don't see Golden State getting past the Lakers. I'm a Laker fan. I just don't see it happening. But the Lakers gotta fucking play. AD can't be playing like he hurt. He can't be playing soft. Like AD gotta step it up. Bron ain't no young chicken no more. You know what I'm saying? So we can hopefully we can get what we get from Bron. And AD don't get hurt, Bron don't get hurt. Shout out AR-15 and balling. As long as everybody do what they do and contain Steph. Because Steph, it's like that Mike Epps sketch or skit, whatever you said, that joke. Like Steph just be running around like a kid. He just he don't have no game plan. Steph just run around until he can get the ball, and he just jacking that bitch. And 9 times out of 10 is going in. So it's like they really got to contain Steph. They got to. I'm not gonna say triple team him because we can't just leave some other random person wide open. They might dish it to Jordan Poole, who people feel like is overrated. Even Draymond had like 20 the other day or like 18 points. Like, what the hell? Like, it's the playoffs. It's the playoffs. You never know who might go crazy. So, looking forward to that series starting tomorrow. Lakers versus Golden State. I think I said tomorrow. I don't know. Don't quote me. Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler put on a hell of a performance. I can't remember who the hell they played. I see I'm trying to steal off my phone. I don't be want y'all to think I just want to be on my phone. Who did they play? They about to play the Knicks. Yeah, they played the Knicks, but not that game. Who was that? The Bucks. Yeah, they eliminated the Bucks. Okay, that's what it was. So yeah, like Jimmy Butler, the last game in the Bucks series, man, he went crazy. I think he had 50, 56? Oh, he had something crazy. Don't give me the line. But Jimmy Butler is definitely the guy to watch. They won yesterday, the first game against the Knicks, but he twisted his ankle, I heard. Had an ankle injury, but I think they said he played through it. So, like, remember, he got eliminated in the bubble. That's where that meme came from. When he, like, laying over the scorers table, tired as hell. Jimmy Butler been balling. But y'all got to put some respect on his name. Another podcast said that they think the Knicks gonna beat him in 6. I'm just enjoying basketball being on because I know we don't have that much longer to watch basketball. And then it's gonna be back to no basketball, no football. Yeah, it's gonna be summer. It's gonna be nice out. Like it's a gloomy day outside today. I'm washing clothes. I didn't did the dishes. I got like a couple errands I need to run after I finish this episode. But like it's just a gloomy day. So whenever basketball is on, I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna have to get back on this baseball because I almost hit for 12K last year. So I really need to get back on betting on baseball. So we're gonna get back on it. But Jimmy Butler doing this thing, man. I'm low key a Knicks fan. I don't got no winner. I'm just want to enjoy a good series. I'm not gonna pick nobody. but I'm picking Lakers. Lakers in 7. We're going to come back to that. Lakers in 7. All right, man. Sports talk. What the hell has been going on in the news? Oh, y'all was wilding out at the Mocha Fest. We talking about that. They giving fellatio to each other at the Mocha Fest, having unprotected sex. All of this like outside of the pool party. Y'all are wilding. So I've seen the videos on Twitter. Y'all are cutting up. Look, man. Go buy y'all some condoms. Go get tested. Be careful. Be safe. I know we've been in the house all these summers because of COVID. All the mask mandates are going away, so like you don't have to wear a mask in the hospital no more. My church just announced yesterday that this upcoming Sunday we don't have to wear a mask no more. If you want to, you still can, but you don't have to. I've been sick of the mask. Not gonna sit here and hold you, but everybody is different. I caught COVID. Caught COVID once. Caught COVID once. I feel like I caught it. I'm gonna say once and a half. Because I did get sick one time. But I feel like I caught COVID. I was sick once and I thought it was COVID. I don't know what it was. Let's just say that. And then I officially caught COVID in May last year, which is crazy. Because it's almost my COVID. It's almost my COVID anniversary. So yeah, man, y'all just be careful, man. Just be careful. Who knows if I'm gonna wear a mask to church this Sunday? Probably not. But we'll see. But yeah, mask mandate is up, man. Y'all just be careful, be safe. COVID is still out there. Stuff might have dropped, but it's still out there. I'm looking for news. Any news that I have talked about? TV talk is out the way. Again, Snowfall is ended. Bel Air season ended. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna watch now. BMF, they filming, but they ain't wrapped up yet. It was like, I guess our little TV talk segment is dead. I gotta like really pay attention to what the fuck's going on in the world. We talk about fashion. West Side Gun dropped the Super Lisa shirt. Second half Michael Cox podcast. Let me give y'all that suicide hotline number one more time. 1-800-273-8255 or text 988. Now I was saying Westside Gun came out with that Super Lisa shirt. Y'all don't know who Westside Gun is. He's a rapper. He's a fashion designer. He's into art. He's into like all type of stuff. So definitely pay attention to any drop that he got going on. If you're not cool and you don't know nothing about fashion, maybe you should start with Westside Gun when it comes to hip hop people who have fashion drops or whatever. What was I saying? Super Lisa. I didn't like the look of the shirt, so I didn't cop. I didn't try to cop. But the hoodie looks a little bit better. This might be like I think this is his first drop of the year. This is April. I know he said he was chilling. He said he's gonna retire every year. No, I'm not a fan of the shirt, but I might get the hoodie. I see this on Grail, not for that much. See, certain colors was going for like $300. So we'll see. But if you don't know who Westside Gun is, Google him. Definitely one of the people out here inspiring and doing this thing. So check that out. Lamar Jackson. We just got off of sports, but I got to go back. Shout out to Lamar Jackson. See, I'm going through my notes. Shout out to Lamar Jackson, who had a hell of a season this past season. He bet on himself. The Ravens act like they didn't want to give him that cheese. They just signed Odell Beckham Jr. It was like they gave him like $18 million. So everybody was saying like, is Lamar gonna stay or is he gonna leave? So as of today, or last week, he's the highest paid quarterback after signing $260 million 5-year deal. He fired his agent and he hired his mom, so his mom got $8 million out the deal. And I think it's a guaranteed $185 million guaranteed. Shout out to Lamar Jackson and shout out to Jalen Hurts because remember he signed that deal a couple weeks ago. I always wanted to be a quarterback. I never played Pee Wee or no football like that. But shout out to Lamar Jackson. That's great. 185 million guaranteed, 260 million 5-year deal with the Baltimore Ravens. I want to see him win a chip. I know what's dog name? Dog on the Chiefs. Whatever. Hold on. Y'all see, I want to be accurate. Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. I know Patrick Mahomes been coming in and like wrecking havoc in the league for a couple seasons. So I'm eager to see if Lamar can get it done. And shout out to Aaron Rodgers. I watch too many sports. I'll be getting names mixed up. Aaron Rodgers. He signed to the New York Jets. I know the Jets kind of like trash, so maybe he like on his Brady shit to where like he just want to play a couple more seasons, and then he gonna end up retiring. Well, shout out to Aaron Rodgers. He's a New York Jet now. What? Oh, okay. I'm trying to know where I want to go. I'm trying to find it. There's been a lot of like hoopla about Nelly and Ashanti being seen together at the Usher show. Usher had the show the same weekend as the fight. Garcia and Javante fight. There you go. I couldn't get it out. So we talked about that a couple pods ago. They say it's like a retrograde right now, like with everybody going back to their exes. I wasn't really that invested in Nelly and Ashanti, but I will touch on Jermaine Dupri and Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson had that show in Atlanta, and it had to be pushed back because the Hawks won that game to tie it up 3-3. They lost. But Janet Jackson brought out Jermaine Dupri. A lot of people was mad because y'all remember that Janet Jackson doc came out a couple years, not like a year ago, 6 months ago, and Jermaine basically admitted that he cheated on Janet Jackson. People wasn't here for that. But I mean, it is what it is. Mind your business. Do y'all feel it's a retrograde going on? As anybody who's watching this spin on the block, do you feel it's a good thing to spin the block or when our exes for a reason? Leave it in the comments. I'm here for Jermaine Dupri and Janet. I definitely hope they stop playing. They made a cute couple. Us medium ugly dudes. We gotta have a nice piece, on the arm for the summertime. It's just a good look. I don't know if Jermaine Dupri is past medium ugly or not. It's not for me to say, but I just feel like I'm medium ugly. So you gotta date up. You feel me? What else is in my notes? I'm gonna be happy about Funko Pop news today. I kept my word, and I went and grabbed a Funko Pop. Well, Funko Pop news. I don't know if we touched on this last time. So retro Chuck E. Cheese Funko Pop coming out. Looking forward to that. That's fire. I told y'all there was a Snoop Dogg 420 Funko Pop coming out. We're gonna touch on that. Oh, Erykah Badu. Shout out to Erykah Badu. She's going on tour with Mos Def. I seen Erykah Badu already. So it's like if I already seen you, you're not really high on like my checklist. I wouldn't mind going to see her again. I gotta check the dates. But yesterday, Erykah Badu announced she has a Funko Pop coming out, and it's fire. I definitely need that. We'll touch on that in a second. I'm not gonna forget the Snoop Dogg Funko Pop news. I guess we'll address it. It's a big thing in this week. R.I.P. Jerry Springer. I was not an avid Jerry Springer watcher. Like if you stayed in the hood, you didn't have cable. So it was basically like one of the only things that was on TV besides like The Price is Right and shit like Young and the Restless, like shit like that. Or Judge Mathis, Judge Judy, Judge Joe Brown, like shit like that. Like you remember Jerry Springer from the adolescent. What I will say, because again, this is how I feel. And did I screenshot it? This was somebody said, and I kind of feel the same way. Say Jerry contributed to the reason why so many of us are toxic, to be honest. Watching that mess as kids, looking forward to cheating spouses, down low men, fights, and freaky entertainment. I think it was another quote that I screenshotted, but yeah, I feel like he got paid off of making fun of us. I feel like this is me. Like you going on the show, you acting a damn fool. All this shit scripted. Because again, I know some people in Ipsy who actually went on the Jerry Springer show and it was scripted. You getting a little quick check, but you acting a fool on TV. Now I know this is like that's all people get paid for now. Like you got Zeus. All I keep hearing y'all talk about is this boys club show or some shit that I would never watch unless one of these females make me watch it. Because females be making me watch a bunch of shit that I don't want to watch. But yeah, I'm not really jacking. I mean, I'm not really jacking it. I never really was a fan of the show like that. I don't like watching drama shit. Like, I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to sound like a hypocrite. I just, again, RIP to Jerry Springer, but that shit just didn't really resonate with me like that. Like, I just feel like the show was just always some coon buffoon, just stupid shit that I just didn't partake in or watch. So, RIP Jerry Springer. Hey, I don't know. Then I was gonna say RIP Harry Belafonte, how you say his name. That even got into an argument because they were saying he bashed black women. He said he would never date black women. Some shit that I knew nothing about. I was just trolling on Facebook. They got to trying to light me up in the comments. Not that I cared because I was trolling, but RIP to both of them, man. What else do I want to talk about? It's like local news, but I'll talk about it. Ypsilanti High School choir ghosted out of $700 after paying videographer up front for work. Only reason we're going to talk about this is because it is a couple of you videographers around here who be getting down on people. And they didn't say in the article who the videographer was. I want to know. I can name at least 3 videographers who I know would do some foul shit like that. Like, one, the school should have just gave y'all a deposit. It should never gave y'all the whole amount up front. That's some bullshit. Why y'all run off on them kids for that $700? Like, y'all ain't shit. They said, the news said they contacted the person via their Instagram page and they said they were still working on the video. But y'all hell, man. Y'all make sure. Give them people their damn footage, man. Put that video out, man. Y'all ain't right. I don't even want to touch on that list because I'm tired of these damn lists coming out. They did another restock of the Nike Panda Low last week. I still don't own a pair of Nike Panda Lows or highs. Definitely a shoe I still feel like I need in my collection. I've been so busy with this life and getting my shit together that I haven't bought no shoes. I need a pair of shoes ASAP. Still gonna get back to Funko Pop news. I sent this to somebody this morning because I was bored. The FBI announced an $80,000 reward for the Texas mass shooting suspect who was accused of killing 5 of his neighbors. Do I got his name? I don't have his name, but they looking for dog and they got $80K in Texas. I know he got a tattoo of a lady on his arm. So if y'all need some bread, man, y'all get on y'all bounty hunter shit and y'all go look for Buddy. They got 80 stacks, you know what I'm saying, if y'all find him. Everybody's saying they think he already halfway gone to Mexico. So that might be true, but hey, if you need some cheese, go get that cheese. Is there anything else? Oh, well, yeah, it's like random news. We in Michigan. It is an $800 fine now if you have a balloon release in Michigan. I guess you can clap it up for that. Y'all trying to save the environment, have the animals not eating up these balloons. Because I guess I hear like it's a real big problem. That was the whole reason for them to put this new bill in effect. So again, shout out to Lil Pookie and Lil Band-Aid. When Lil Pookie and Lil Band-Aid get killed, I gotta go back to having candlelight visuals. No more balloon releases unless you got $800. You know what I'm saying, to cash out. Um, Now, I got like 5 more Funko Pops to go get because I just told y'all I was gonna go get this one and that one and this one and that one. But I talked about it last episode. I did go get the 420 Snoop Dogg Hot Topic exclusive Funko Pop. I still want the LA Laker jersey Snoop Dogg. He got like 2. I don't know, but now that I'm back, you know what I'm saying, back out these streets, I'm catching up on my Funko Pops. I told y'all I was gonna go get it. I know y'all ain't believe me, but I say it every episode. Snoop is now in the collection. I said I'm doing laundry as I'm doing this. Porn star of the week. I can't lie. I was about to lie and say I ain't watching no porn this week. I did. But I can't remember. It was some randoms. It was like, maybe it was like an amateur singing. So it wasn't really no star. But I'm going to show some love to a vet, Roxy Reynolds. I had put that in my head when I was watching Close Houses. Roxy Reynolds, porn star of the week. I think, is Roxy Reynolds from Jersey? I don't want to talk about the term. Roxy Reynolds might be from Jersey, but you don't know who she is. Check her out. Free Max B. He made a couple songs with Roxy Reynolds. Roxy Reynolds is the truth. I don't feel like she is active as she used to be. She like kind of like her Jersey, like in the Rafters with like Jada Fire and like Pinky. It's a couple other ones that was like really, really active back in a couple years ago. I ain't gonna say back in the day, but Roxy Reynolds, check her out. Just Google her, she'll pop up. Anything else that I need to touch on? Anything else? I think I done touched on everything. Again, it's May. New month, new goals. You know, y'all can refocus. I need to get back on my MLB betting for real. I think that might be it, man. I think I might have touched on everything. I know it's that Glorilla Ice Revezo Peasy show in Flint this weekend. Look forward to that. Peasy is performing in Detroit this week. I think the 5th. That's Friday. Then the Glorilla show is Sunday in Flint at the arena. I was just telling some Peasy been killing. Peasy's a big dude, but like fashion wise, like I gotta give Peasy his props. Like I was not the biggest Peasy fan a couple years ago, but Peasy been putting that shit on. I gotta give it to him. He going Goyard crazy. I don't know if it's in honor of Takeoff. I think Takeoff might have put Peasy on Goyard, but I don't want to talk out the term. Peasy be going Goyard crazy. I was just telling Slim Jackson again because we talk about fashion. I might have to cop me a Goyard, man. I don't know. I used to want a Goyard duffel, but now I think I might want a little carry-on. I don't know. But Peasy been putting that shit on. I gotta give props where props is due. I don't think I got no more music news, man. I don't know. Leave it in the comments how the episode was, man. I still got some guests coming through. We'll be trying to line it up. We'll put it together. Go stream BBL Mike C521. That's the song of the summer. Episode 13, I believe. In a minute.